I've been waiting for a good example of this to come in so I can show people how to fix this. This handset, but same for a remote or any other kind of plastic device that somebody has pried apart with like a metal screwdriver and really dinged up the plastic. You can see this side's really bad. And this actually is repairable most of the time. Using a heat gun, hair dryer is not hot enough, but a heat gun, and this is a low temperature heat gun. Some of them, if you get like a paint stripper heat gun, hopefully you can use a low setting or just use it a little bit farther away than I'm going to show you. But the plastic has a memory, and you heat this up and it'll actually go back to where it was before being pried up. The only exception is if little bits of plastic have been like broken off when they pried it. That's can't be fixed. You know, it won't go back to normal, but this has been pried all over the place on all the sides. So what I do is I use a heat gun, and depending on how hot it is, this one's like too hot to really hold your hand out in front of it, about 6 inches away. But some of them, I don't know what the temperature of this one is, but some of them can get really hot. You don't want it really hot. We just want to heat the plastic up. Probably it's like 300 degrees or so, maybe. But I'm also not getting too close either. And what I'll do is I'll kind of warm it up, like the whole side here, because I don't want to heat up one spot a lot more than the surrounding area. So I'll just kind of go back and forth from a little ways away and get it warmed up. And then I'll kind of slowly go closer, especially when you're doing this for the first time. You don't want to get up really close because you could discolor the plastic or actually make it warp. So you kind of just move it around and maybe go in closer and closer for like a quick, bit, just going in like that and pull away and just see how it goes. And if it's taking too long, you can just get closer and closer until you start seeing some results. I'm going to show you this in the video, but I'm not going to be able to talk during it because the fan of the blower is going to drown out my voice. But that's what I'm going to do is I'm going to heat it up and then just go closer and closer, and I'm going to try to show it on the camera as I do it. So here we go. So you can see this is pretty bad. So let's get going. It's uncomfortable to hold where I'm blowing on there. Okay, let's get a good angle here. Yep, so you can see it's pretty nice. It's not brand new. There's a little crack there, but it's not rough to your touch anymore. Or before, you could just, when just holding this, you felt it. So that's just one side, and we got the rest of the sides to do. Just to let you be aware if you have a similar situation, this has some buttons on the side, and maybe you have a remote or whatever you're trying to fix with the buttons on the side. And I'm worried about these warping. The plastic might melt at a different temperature as the housing. So I'm really being careful to keep the heat away from these. Okay, I think that's about as good as I'm going to get with this one, but you can see, you can hardly tell anymore that it's been all chewed up by a tool. And that's it.